Peace and blessings, everybody. I'm going live today to explain the situation that's going on from within an organization, CSX, and they claiming to be one CSX. But this is their employee operating manual that they are not enforcing. Well, they are enforcing on employees, but not management and all that. But anyway, situation, since I've been on my second phase of CSX, I have found out that most of the engineers and conductors cannot stand or hate the management. That's a problem. And if I kept my mouth shut just to deal with it, and I watch supervisors go by and break these rules and regulations, but then try to force them on you. I watch supervisors, the MTOs, violate rules and regulations, and then write you up for them. I witnessed them falsifying documents. I have witnessed them lying on people. I have witnessed them using their power to enforce termination, wrongful and unlawful termination upon lies and deception, of complete untruths to illegally target and fire people that they don't like. It has nothing to do with safety. And it's definitely not about one CSX. That is a complete lie. And I'm about to explain that to you. My issues is with one person amongst several cliques, among the slicks and the cliques, the MTO, David Rose, Assistant Superintendent Ryan Van Blacom, if that's how I'm pronouncing his name right, and Matt, mentor, was supposed to be my mentor, who I assume was very looking out for me, but Matt Antretter, all right, if that's how you spell his name. But anyway, like I said, let me read this to you first. Again, I did this real live because I wanted to make it clean, and I got a little carried away. It's not a time for that just yet. This is from John Hendricks. At the time this book was written, I don't know if he's still the president and chief executive officer of CSX. To our valued CSX railroaders, talking to the employees. Among the 5 values that define our one CSX culture, one CSX, that's a lie. Working safely is our first priority. To some, not to all. Management is not about safety. It's about favoritism or maybe racism. It's where every task must begin and how every successful achievement is defined. And it says, providing a safe work environment is the foremost responsibility of our company, and following safe rules is the first responsibility of every railroad. The book is designed to be your constant companion for our understanding and applying our railroad safety rules, caring enough about each other to work safely every day is that every task is the ultimate show of respect for yourself and your teammates. Thank you for all you do to help make CSX America's safest, most reliable railroad. And that is a concept that is not followed by management, I assure you. And I'm talking from within. One CSX has the public manipulated that they are a perfect job. Oh yeah, they pay you good. Don't worry, man. It's good pay. But most of the employees there hate the management. They can't stand the management and the way CSX does things. One in particular is Dave Rose, the MTO, that stands for Master of Train Operations. I found out and I watched him my 4 weeks there manipulate, lie, violate all rules. He was even driving. I watched him speeding, all of MTOs, speeding through the parking lot. That is a direct violation of this rules. Not stopping at railroad crossings or stop signs, speeding through them, speeding down the tracks, reaching their hands down in the switches, when that is a direct violation of this rule book that they use to unlawfully fire us. When you get a write-up, they supposed to talk with you about the write-ups, and you sign it and you agree with it. You get so many write-ups, they do this and they take actions and all that. But one day, Dave Rose seemed like he's been doing this for years now. That he's been falsifying reports on people and not consulting with them. I've talked to several people in the last day, one this morning, that he unlawfully put write-ups in their posting. According to this rule, they're supposed to notify you of the write-up and you sign it. And no one ever tells. He's falsifying, putting unlawful, illegal documents in people's files. The assistant superintendent, Ryan Van Blacom, he has to know this, but he ain't doing nothing. That's that slick amongst the clique mess, but it could be favoritism or racism. Y'all, so let me explain to you what happened to me just yesterday. The one David Rose, I was walking in CSX property, walking into the office, and this guy completely did a 360, Dave Rose, and to avoid talking to me. Maybe at 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, I was going into my meeting. We had class assignments to do, and they called me out of the assignment. When I get there, my mentor was in there. Some other unknown idiot was in there. And then the vice superintendent, Blacom, was in there discussing all the things that I've been doing wrong to correct them. As a trainee, they're supposed to correct us on different stuff. One in particular, Dave Rose, said he talked to me several times. And then Blacom said that Dave Rose said he talked to you several times about some stuff, and you just came back and did the same thing. So you're not listening, you're not getting into something else. But the thing about it, why wasn't Dave Rose in the room? He was out there. And that's when I knew that at that moment that they were all part of this. Because first of all, if Dave Rose said he talked to me, why wasn't Dave Rose in that room? He was there. Why wasn't he in that room with everybody else if he talked to me? So basically, they understood is that, first of all, when I spent 6 years in the military, what I learned is when you put two assholes together, you will understand and you will know what asshole is lying. In no time did he call Dave Rose in that office. That rat then knew that all three of them were alone with David Rose with the lies. And now my only thing is how many other people they have done like this in the past. I done met several of them that's going through it now. And we about to bring hell down their throat. Because Dave Rose, simple. You're a coward. You're a liar. You're an evil person. And maybe God put me in place to see this, that I am the one to take it to the next level, beyond the union. When I got a message for you, Dave Rose, you're going to pay for your lies. You're going to pay for your actions. I'm coming out to you with every legal means necessary As Wide Herb said, tell him I'm coming and hell is coming with me. Legally, I'm going to show you what it's like to dance with the devil underneath the pale moonlight. Just something that sounds good. But anyway, so they terminated me on the lies of David Rose. Dave Rose was never in there. Never came in, never going. That's why I knew all of them had planned this. And then since then, I've talked to people that's been there 22 years and got fired for a conversation that he had calling his house when he was off duty. CSX got to understand this. I don't have to respect you if I'm off the clock. I don't have to like you. I don't have to talk to you when I'm off the clock. When I'm off the clock, you do not own me. And you call my house, I have every legal right to cuss you out. That's not a violation of these rules. So they're making up rules as they go. This is what you gave us to go by. But you're not going by. Dave Rose, you're an evil man. But that's all right. God loves evil men. Just like he loved the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. All the evil and wrongdoing. What happened to them? Dave Rose speeding several times. I've saw him run stop signs on the yard. You're not in this book. You're not supposed to be speeding. And all the MOTs do it. I mean, the MTOs do it. Running stop sign, crossing railroad tracks, not looking, driving all fast down the tracks and all that there. They do it all the time. With putting the hands inside the switches, crossing over and walking in front of equipment without 3-step. I witnessed all this. But as a trainee, I ignored it. And today Rose chose me as his target. He chose the wrong one, but he chose me at the right time. He did not realize that I was the former National Minister of Law and Justice for the New Black Panther Party. He did not realize that I am the National Judge Advocate General for the Justice League United. He did not realize I was one of the 3 candidates for the Georgia State Conference President NAACP. He did not realize I am the one that got Jackie Johnson in the Ahmaud Arbery case indicted by the grand jury, arrested, indicted and arrested. He did not realize that I am the one that locks police up and judges. I bet he do now. But I'm about to break y'all little click up. I'm about to be the Judge Advocate General for the Justice League Union. We're going to seek justice for those that cannot fight from within CSX. I will be having a meeting with the president, along with other organizations, with like the NAACP and everybody else. I'm hoping to get a joint venture to have a meeting set up with the president of CSX, because this has got to stop. The slick amongst the clique, the good old boy system, the favoritism or racism, it has got to stop. You cannot holler CSX 1 on operating manual, rule manuals, and talk about rules and regulations when you're violating the very same rules and regulations you're trying to enforce. You cannot be like David Rose and Blacom and all the others that support them, the unknown person I haven't found out about yet, and falsify, willfully and intentionally put stuff in people's file without informing them, giving them a chance to respond to your acts. Is there such thing as due process or fairness within CSX? I think not. And maybe the VIPs downtown in the all corporate office don't know the clique amongst the slick the favoritism or racism, those that are making CSX one just CSX, or one CSX just CSX, because you're not one when you target people you don't like, people that has to take care of their families, people there that's for a job to learn, and then you cake and lie on me. Now, they were all fine and dandy, jumping up and down, or I think they was going to just give me a verbal warning and reprimand about some things I did, that's what they supposed to do. But when they lied, when I said Dave Rose lied, completely lied, he never spoke to me. The one that I don't know got a little attitude, jumping up and down with his hands and all that there, like he's some superhero. Oh, we just not gonna accept your application. We reject your application. With that said, your look on your face and how you act and your attitude, because you got mad because I said your girlfriend, Dave Rose, was a liar. You like to jump up and down? See this thing right here? Y'all don't know my background in mixed martial arts, so that's fine. So since you like to jump up and down, sign a waiver, coward, and climb in the octagon with me. If you like to get all upset, this time you won't be on CSX property. You'll be in that octagon, that cage. Sign a waiver if you think you got an attitude and want to jump up and down like a rabbit. Because the look on your face is looking like that's what you want to do because you're on CSX property. But I'll give you the opportunity, coward. Sign the waiver. I don't know your name yet, but I'll get it eventually because I'm going through the courts and we're going to do it. But like I said, I invite you. Sign the waiver. Get in the cage if you think you're a bad man. And let me do what I do. But again, then once I went out, gave my radio up to my so-called mentor. Boy, what I done found out about him, well, when you do some research, you can do some research in just a short period of time. Now he refused. I was texting him about the information. I text Van Blacom. All of them refused to send me the information I want. That's okay. I got it. I'll get the information through the courts. Because I'm going to take you to court. Believe me, I'm going to sue each one of you in your individual capacity. Just letting you know. And I'm going to sue CSX without a doubt. We're going to tangle in the court. And I'm going to show you what it's like to dance with the devil underneath the pale moonlight. Because see, my legal mind is that of nothing else. My legal mind is always thinking. I live, I breathe, I sleep, I eat justice. Dave Rose, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you for all the lies, all the corruption, all the lives that you have ruined, you're going to pay. Believe me, I'm going to take your kingdom from you, Satan. I'm going to take your world from you. Believe that. And I don't mean physically. Well, technically physically, because I'm going to take everything you got, everything you own, and I'm going to give it to the employees that you unlawfully and illegally target or harass. You sick. And I almost went there. You sick person. But believe me, justice is coming with a vengeance. CSX, you better get your authorities, get your self in line and ready for this. Because you target the wrong one. You targeted the wrong one, but at the right time. I held my speaking, I held my talking for longest. And you can imagine how many people that hate Dave Rose. That is a problem when you have employees that's been there 20 and 30 years. They hate Dave Rose. Can you believe that? Engineers and conductors, past, present, and probably future. But, and let me tell you what Matt did that I figured that he is a peon, a BB rolling down a 6-lane highway. Once I turned in my tablet and radio to him, this man told me to take my vest off. I gave him the vest. He balled the vest up and threw it in the trash. That was very unprofessional, disrespectful to myself and CSX, and very stupid. That showed that his brain is like the side of BB rolling down a 6-lane highway. You're another coward that hides behind a title. And I come to find out the reason why you're an altar boy is that you're akin to one of the VIPs of CSX. How else is you a mentor over people that's been there 25 and 20 years? A slick amongst the clique. I'm going to tear y'all world down. Y'all 4 and others that follow you. I'm coming for you. Legally, lawfully, to tear your kingdom down. One thing I will not deal with. I will not deal with a liar. The falsified thing, a lie on me. That is less than a coward. That is less than a snake crawling on the ground. David Rose, for shame, like they say, for shame. Shame on you. And the other guy that's waving his hand, that's David Rose's boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, he act that way. But anyway, everybody get ready. Join me. The outside union for justice for CSX employees and any other organization or employees of other companies. Join us, $75 a month, and I will seek justice for you outside of CSX authority, because the union can only take it so far. Because remember, all unions, the union is part of CSX. That's all. They work for CSX. So, with that said, share this video, call me, inbox me, whatever you need to do. We're about to take it to another level. All past, former, current, and future. Join the Justice League United Union for Justice to stop the CSX management from the illegal acts and being unsupervised. CSX managements are unsupervised. And what I mean by that, the corporate officers not getting involved in their lies and their corruption. And it's about to change. Press conference coming soon. Major march to surround the CSX building, corporate building, and to even block off CSX main tracks where they can't move. And I ain't talking about 2-3 people. I'm talking about thousands. We're coming. We're coming for justice. Van Blacom, Matt, Rose, and that other ignorant person that like to wave his hands like you bad. Sign the waiver. Get in the cage. Make my day. Hell, I even pay you to get in there with me. Power. Peace, y'all. Let's get caught. Let's get it started.